Hello students, welcome to my channel. We have started one chapter from trigonometry, which was application of trigonometry, height and distance, right? And we have started based on that topic one exercise 9.1, and in this exercise we have overall 16 questions. How many questions do we have? You can see on the screen. Overall 16 questions we have, and in the previous video, or you can say in the first video of this topic, height and distance, we have solved till question number 5. You can see that video where you will find solution till question number 5. Okay. So, today in this video I am going to solve the rest of the questions. Okay. So, here we have question number 6. So, let us start this class from question number 6. So, what we have in question number 6? A 1.5 meter tall boy is standing at some distance from a 30 meter tall building. So, a boy whose height is given, okay, 1.5 meter, and he is standing at a distance of 30 meter from a building. Okay. The angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the building increases from 30 degree to 60 degree as he walks. As I told you in the previous video, what do you mean by angle of elevation? When someone is watching from down to above, right? Or suppose you are watching from the ground, and what you are watching, top of anything. By making a particular angle, that angle is known as angle of elevation. So, the angle of elevation from his eyes, from the eyes of the boy to the top of the building, okay, what he is watching top of the building, and the angle of elevation increases from 30 degree to 60 degree when he starts walking. Okay. Initially the angle of elevation was 30 degree, and as he starts walking, he walks some distance, the angle of elevation become 60 degree. And where he walks towards the building, Now, what is the question? The question is, find the distance he walked towards the building. Find the distance he walked towards the building. Okay. So, see the figure. Here we have dp, which is denoting height of the boy. So, what we have? Let a 1.5 meter tall boy dp, okay. So, I have considered dp as the boy. So, find the angle of elevation to the top of the building A. It should be formed, not find, okay. Form the angle of elevation to the top of the building, to the top, that is A of the building, and of the building it should be AB. Here it should be AB, okay. Building is AB, DP is the boy, and AB not AB, full AQ is the building, okay. Now, see this point D is denoting eye of the boy, okay. So, from point D he is watching top of the building point A by making an angle of 30 degree, okay. Now, suppose he walks x distance towards the building. How much distance? He walks x distance towards the building and reach to the point C, and again from the point C he is watching the top of the building by making angle of 60 degree. As it is written there, that the angle of elevation increases from 30 degree to 60 degree. So, when there is two angle of elevation, so in the figure we should have to express that two angle, and please remember one thing, that if we have two angle of elevation, we will draw lesser angle here. 30 degree is less than 60 degree. So, we will draw less angle here then bigger angle here. Okay. Now, what we have? Let DCB be the horizontal eyesight. DCP, this means this one, horizontal eyesight. When the boy walks towards the building, the angle of elevation increase 60 degree towards the building, finds increase. There is some error, okay, in this statement. When the boy walks towards the building, okay, and reach at the point C, forms angle of elevation of 60 degree with the top of the building. The statement should be like that. Okay. Now, AQ is 30 meter, which is the height of the building, full building. Okay. Now, AQ is 30 meter. Now, tell me, since this one is 1.5 and this full is 30 meter, then what will be AB? It should be 30 minus 1.5, which is 28.5 meter. Now, see ABC is a right angle triangle, and one more thing is there. Since the boy reaches at the point C and makes an angle with the top of the building 60 degree, what is the distance BC? Then we do not know the distance BC, so let it be y. Okay. Now, in triangle ABC, here we have 60 degree. Now, tell me, we will use which trigonometrical ratio in which we have base and perpendicular? In which trigonometrical ratio we have base and perpendicular? We have in tan and cot. Tan is the ratio of perpendicular by base, and cot is the ratio of base by perpendicular. Both are reciprocal to each other, right? So, we can use tan or we can use cot. So, I have used cot. So, cot of 60 degree, which is base by perpendicular BC by AB, and base BC is y, okay, and perpendicular which is AB, which is 28.5. and what is the value of cot 60 degree? From the table, if you know, the value of tan 60 degree is root 3 and the value of cot 60 degree is reciprocal of root 3, 1 by root 3. Okay. So, after simplification we got y as 16.45 meter. Okay. And how we got 16.45? By putting the value of root 3. The value of root 3 is 1.732. How much? 1.732. First you need to rationalize this by root 3. You have to multiply this one with root 3 by root 3, right? And in the, so after rationalizing this term 28.5 by root 3, after rationalizing the denominator, okay, and after putting the value of root 3, 1.732, you will get this value. Now, we know the value of y. Now, use this triangle ABD, this full triangle. Okay. So, again I am using cot 30 degree because cot deal with base and perpendicular. Base is BD, right? See the figure, base is BD and perpendicular is AB. And what is the value of cot 30 degree? The value of cot 30 degree is root 3. So, by writing the values of all this, we will get root 3, and what is BD? BD is x plus y from the figure. AB is already known 28.5, and we know the value of y. So, by putting the value of y, we will get the value of x. So, x is 32.91 meter. How much? 32.91 meter, and that is what we are required to find. Hence, the distance he walked towards the building is 32.91 sorry 32.91 meter. Hope you have understood the solution. Let us do the next one. Here we have question number 8. See, a statue 1.6 meter tall stands on the top of a pedestal. So, a statue is there on the pedestal whose height is given 1.6. From the point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degree. Since we are watching from the ground top of the statue, so the angle made should be angle of elevation. That is why angle of elevation is mentioned. Okay. So, this is the first part, that the angle of elevation of the top of the statue when watched from the ground is 60 degree. Now, from the same point, from the point where you are watching top of the statue, from that same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. Now, what is the question? Find the height of the pedestal. By question, height of the statue is given, but we do not know what is the height of the pedestal, right. Now, see the figure. Suppose suppose AB is the ground, OA is the ground. Okay. Now, from the ground, from the point O, suppose BC is what? BC is the statue, B is the top of the pedestal, AB is the pedestal, P is the top of the pedestal. So, on the top of the pedestal there is a statue, and BC is denoting that statue whose height is 1.6 meter. Now, from the point on the ground, when top of the statue is seen, it makes an angle of 60 degree. You can see the figure, and from the same point O, if top of the pedestal, which is B, is seen, it makes an angle of 45 degree. You can see the figure. What we are required to find? We are required to find the height of the pedestal, which is x I have taken. So, let the height of the pedestal AB is equals to x meter, height of the statue which is BC, and by question it is 1.6 meter. Now, you can see angle AOB, which means this angle of elevation between the from the point to the top of the pedestal is 45 degree, right, and angle AOC, that is the angle of elevation from the ground to the top of the statue is 60 degree. Now, we need to find x. So, here we have two triangles, one is this and other one is this bigger one. Okay. Now, see, first of all use triangle AOB, this one. So, in triangle AOB, what we know? We know only one angle, which is 45 degree, and here we have perpendicular, right. Now, tell me what I will use, which trigonometrical ratio I will use then. We do not know anything about OA, we do not know anything about OB, right. Here I have used cot of angle 45 degree, cot is the ratio of base by perpendicular. So, we have OB by AB, right. Now, we know the value of OB, OB is x. Now, we know the value of OB, which is x. because cot 45 degree is 1. So, by cross multiplication we have OB as x. Now, we know base. Now, use the bigger triangle, triangle AOC. Since we know the base, which is x OA, and we are going to deal with perpendicular, this full one, which will be x plus 1.6. So, which trigonometrical ratio I will use? I need to use again cot or tan. So, cot of 60 degree, which is base by perpendicular OB by AC, and by writing the values we will get this one, and after cross multiplication you will see x one side, by taking x common we have this one. So, x is equals to 1.6 by root 3 minus 1, and after rationalization we have this one, rationalizing the denominator by its conjugate. What is the conjugate of root 3 minus 1? It is root 3 plus 1, right, and by putting the value of root 3 here 1.732, we will get the value of x, which is 2.19 meter. So, by using the first triangle, that means this one, triangle AOB, we have found the base OA, which is x. Now, by using the bigger triangle, by using the cot of 60 degree, we got one expression, we got one equation in x, and with the help of that equation we found the value of x. Understood? This is what we have done in this question. Now, let us move to the next question, question number 9. Now, what we have in question number 9? The angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. So, from the foot of the tower, one building is there and one tower is there. So, from the foot of the tower, when you watch top of the building, it will make 30 degree angle, and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degree. Now, see, here we have two cases. First one is top of the building is watching from the foot of the tower, and again from the foot of the building top of the tower is watching, and in the first case in the first case the angle of elevation is 30 degree, and in the second case the angle of elevation is 60 degree. Now, what is the question? If the tower is 50 meter high, find the height of the building. So, the height of the tower is given, we need to find height of the building. Now, in such type of question, first you need to know which one is taller, building or tower. So, we need to consider that tower is taller than the building, right. Now, see the figure. Here AB is the building, AB is denoting height of the building, and CD is denoting height of the tower. Now, what was the question? From the foot of the building, when the top of the tower is seen, it makes an angle 60 degree. It makes an angle 60 degree. First one, and the second one is from the foot of the tower, which is point D. If top of the building is seen, which is point A, it makes an angle of 30 degree. Done. Now, height of the tower by question is given 50 meter. We do not know what is height of the building. So, let it be y. And one more thing, we do not know what is the distance between tower and the building, let it be x. So, let the height of the building be y, we are required to find the value of y, and for that we will be needing this distance PD. That is why we have to consider. By question it is not given, so let it be x. Now here we have two triangles. So from the first triangle, with the help of first triangle we need to find the value of x, and with the help of second triangle we need to find the value of y. Okay. So first use two angles are given, 60 degree and 30 degree it is given. Now first use the bigger triangle, triangle CDB. CDB, see this triangle. In this triangle we know what is height, we do not know what is base. So now tell me which trigonometrical ratio we need to use. In which trigonometrical ratio deals with perpendicular and base, either tan or cot, right? So we will use tan or cot. I have used cot. So cot of 60 degree, cot is the ratio of base by perpendicular. So base is BD, perpendicular is CD. And what is the value of cot 60 degree? The value of cot 60 degree is 1 by root 3. So see, here we have one equation in x, and see the value of x, 50 by root 3. Now we know the value of x. Now we use the smaller triangle, triangle ABD, this one. So now in this triangle we know BD, 50 root 3, right, 50 by root 3. We do not know the value of AB. So again we can use tan or we can use cot. So tan of this angle, tan of 30 degree. So tan is the ratio of perpendicular by base. So y by x, and what is the value of tan 30 degree? 1 by root 3 from the table. So what is y? Y is equals to x by root 3. Now we know what is the value of x. X was 50 by root 3, and since here we have root 3, so root 3 into root 3 give you 3 only. So the value of x is 50 by 3, which is 16 by 3 meter. Hence the height of the building was 16 by 3 meter. Let us do the next sum. Question number 10. In question number 10, what we have? Two poles of equal heights are standing opposite to each other on either side of the road, which is 80 meter wide. So one road is there whose breadth is given, right, and how much is it is wider? It is 80 meter wider. Okay. And on the opposite side of the road, two poles of equal heights are there. So from a point between them on the road, the angle of elevation of the top of the poles are this and this respectively. Find the height of the poles and the distance. Find the height of the poles and the distances of the point from the poles. So now somewhere on the road, suppose you are standing and you are watching top of the poles. With the first one you are making 60 degree, and with the second one you are making 30 degree angle of elevation. See, so these are the two poles AB and CD. Since they are of equal height, that is why you can see in the figure that AB and CD are equal. Okay, and this BD is the road. What is BD? BD is the road, and somewhere between the road a point is there. Suppose the point is E, and from the point E, when you watch top of the two buildings by making two particular angles, which is by question 60 degree and 30 degree, both are given, right. What we are required to find? We are required to find the height of the poles. So, I have taken as h meter, h meter. Now, see, and we are also required to find the distances of the points from the poles. Which point? The distances of the point, which means this point. From this point, what is the distances from the poles, which is BE and DE. We are required to find this one also. So, from the first pole, we do not know what is the distance BE, let it be x. Since the width of the road is 80 meter, so what will be ED? It will be 80 minus x. So, let BE is equals to x, ED is equals to x minus 80 minus x meter. Two angles are drawn. So, now use the two triangles. Triangle APE, this triangle, again we have h and x, which is perpendicular and base. So, we will use tan or cot. So, tan of 60 degree perpendicular by base. So, here it should be h by x. Now, h is equals to root 3 x. We need to find x also, we need to find h also. So, that is equation 1. Now, use the second triangle, the bigger one, triangle CED. Okay. So, again I will use tan because it deals with perpendicular and base. Perpendicular is h and base is 80 minus x, and tan 30 degree is 1 by root 3. Now, what is h? After doing cross multiplication, express h in terms of x. Now, what is h? H is this one. Now, from equation 1 and 2, we can say root 3 x and this one both are equal. See, here we have one equation in x. After cross multiplication, we have this, and see what is x? X is 20 meter. Hence, the distance of the point from one pole is 20 meter, and right, and from the second pole it will be 60 meter then. And what will be height? What is h? See, in equation 1, h is root 3 x. So, put the value of x, you will get 20 root 3 meter. Hence, the height of each pole is 20 root 3 meter. So, right now I have solved till question number 10. Your task is to do all the questions till question number 10. In the next video, we are going to finish this exercise. So, we are left with 6 more questions, okay, and in the next video I am going to finish this exercise, heights and distance. So, hope you have understood whatever I taught today, and if there is any doubt, you should ask me. Thank you for watching.